Hello friends, welcome to Total Recap. Today we are going to explain a movie named Kaho Na Pyar Hai, released in 2000, so sit with some popcorns, relax and enjoy this romance/drama movie. In the beginning of the movie, we see that Rohit and Amit, both brothers, come prepared to have a meal at their uncle and aunt's place. Then, as Rohit is taking Amit to his school, he sees a girl named Sonia on the way who is doing her makeup in the car, and that's why both brothers laugh on her. Actually, Rohit works as a salesman in a car company where the owner's friend, Mr. Saxena, comes to buy a car. By the way, Mr. Saxena was Sonia's father, who buys a car for his daughter's birthday surprise, and Rohit himself delivers the gifted car to their home, where they have their first conversation. In addition, Rohit had a passion for music. He played the guitar very well and sang excellently. Every evening, he used to sit with his friend Tony in the middle of his backyard and sing. But today, he was facing a lot of trouble in singing because Sonia's birthday party was going on nearby. Due to this, Rohit's friend Tony enters Sonia's birthday party and unplugs their DJ. As a result, Rohit starts singing, and now everyone is very attracted to his voice and begins to dance with him. After a few days, Sonia and her friends plan a trip on cruise to explore some islands. They also invite Rohit, but when they all arrive at the cruise, Rohit is nowhere to be found. This makes Sonia quite angry. However, then Rohit sings the same song he sang at Sonia's birthday party with his melodious voice. After this, Sonia becomes very happy. Here, Rohit also sings a beautiful song that makes all the girls on the cruise his fans. Afterward, Rohit talks to Sonia and says, "I actually arrived on the cruise 3 hours before you all because I couldn't sleep all night due to dreams of you." But before these two could confess their love for each other, many girls on the cruise pull Rohit and take him with them. Now Rohit's entire face decorated with kisses, leaving Sonia not talking to Rohit. She takes a bottle of wine and sits on a lifeboat on the cruise, drinking wine and saying harsh words to Rohit. In response, Rohit also drinks a little wine and answers all of Sonia's questions. But then, both of them fall asleep on this lifeboat, and when they wake up in the morning, they are quite surprised to find themselves in the middle of the sea. Now, on the other hand, both Sonia and Rohit friends were quite worried about them. But while Sonia was enjoying herself in the midst of the sea, Rohit was troubled, thinking about where they would stay, what they would eat, and they didn't even have clean water to drink. Just then, they spot an island, and both of them manage to reach there. However, as soon as they arrive, their lifeboat drifts away on its own, much farther from them. After this, Rohit asks Sonia to take off her skirt, and when Sonia refuses, Rohit forcefully removes her skirt. Then, he hangs it on a stick as a signal so that if a helicopter or a ship passes by the island, they will know that someone is seeking help on this island. Then Rohit goes to pick some fruits to eat. While picking fruits, he sees a helicopter flying over the island. However, after stopping there for a few seconds, the helicopter moves away from there because the flag that was planted from Rohit as a signal is catching Sonia fish. Because of this, a light fight ensues between the two, and as a result, Sonia falls into the water. To save her, Rohit also jumps in after her. Although he didn't know how to swim, he still took a leap into the water to rescue Sonia. After that, Sonia pulls Rohit by grabbing him and brings him out of the water, saving Rohit's life. After this, both of them confess their love, and here, they live the most beautiful moments of their lives in these 2 days. Now, when the third day begins, Sonia tells Rohit that she wants to go back home so that she can tell her father about their love, and then they can get married. But Rohit tells Sonia, "Perhaps our marriage will never happen because you are a girl from a wealthy family, and I am just an ordinary guy." In the meantime, while looking for Sonia, her father, Mr. Saxena, also arrives at the place. He wasn't really happy to see his daughter with Rohit, so he tells his friend, Malik, to get Rohit out of the job. Additionally, he decides to send Sonia to her brother in New Zealand. In the next scene, we see Sonia sitting in the car with her father, going somewhere. By chance, they once again encounter Rohit and Sonia at a traffic signal. Sonia's father takes this opportunity to explain to her that there's a significant difference between Rohit and them. They are sitting in this luxurious car, while he is on a bicycle. But to break her father's arrogance, Sonia chooses to ride on Rohit's bicycle and leaves from there. After this, Mr. Saxena starts worrying that they might end up getting married in court. However, Rohit returns Sonia to her home and promises Mr. Saxena that he will work hard from now on. When he has his own home to offer Sonia, he will marry her. This statement also manages to make Mr. Saxena agree. After this, Rohit starts thinking about organizing his own live show, for which his friends make several posters and distribute them in schools, colleges, and clubs. And now the day comes when Rohit's show is scheduled. Sonia also arrives here, and they all gather to prepare for the show. But then Rohit remembers that he has to pick up Amit. So, he takes his friend's bike and goes to Amit's school. However, when he reaches there, he sees his boss, who was having a meeting with a police commissioner. The accusation from the commissioner on the Malik was that the police officers who seize drugs from certain places, they send it to burn, but Malik have friendship with some corrupt police officers, and instead of burning the drugs, they delivered them to Malik. But after this, we all see the two police officers who had come with the commissioner shoot commissioner, and Rohit witnesses all of this. Afterward, all three of them try to kill him too, although Rohit escapes from there. After that, Malik informs Mr. Saxena of the whole situation, and they order to kill Rohit. Here we also find out that Mr. Saxena is also Malik's accomplice. Afterward, both inspectors pursue Rohit to kill him, and Rohit manages to escape from there. However, due to a bike malfunction, both inspectors catch up with him and push him off the bridge into the river. Now, since Rohit couldn't swim, he drowns in the river. On the other hand, when Sonia learns that Rohit has had an accident and he is no longer in this world, it's as if the ground has slipped from beneath her feet. In addition, when the police team attempts to retrieve Rohit's dead body from the sea, they actually do not find his dead body at all. Upon hearing the news of Rohit's accident, Amit was also deeply shocked and was not talking to anyone. Along with him, Sonia was also missing Rohit a lot. Seeing Sonia's condition, her father sends her to New Zealand to stay with her cousin's family. There, one day her cousin, Nidhi, takes her to the best disco in New Zealand. However, on the way, at a traffic signal, Sonia sees Rohit again, and this time he was on a beautiful bike. When they both reach the disco, Sonia sees Rohit there once again. Sonia was quite surprised to see this because Sonia believed that Rohit didn't know how to swim, so how could he have come out of the sea since the accident? To remove her suspicion, Sonia checks his ID card. However, on that ID card, the name was written as Raj Chopra, which surprised Sonia completely. Their first meeting is at this club, but when Raj tries to meet Sonia, she runs away from there, leaving Raj quite confused. The next day, when Raj is not at his home, Sonia goes straight to his house to find out about him, and then she learns from Raj's mother that those people have been in New Zealand for 25 to 26 years after coming from India, and they never returned to India again. Now, when Raj comes back home after skiing session, his parents tell him that a girl named Sonia came to meet him. Hearing this, Raj becomes quite excited, which makes his parents suspect that Raj is in love with Sonia. After this, one day Raj tries to meet Sonia through his mutual friend Nidhi. But when Sonia sees Raj, she runs away once again. Then Nidhi goes to Sonia and asks her the reason behind it. In response, Sonia tells Nidhi that Raj's face resembles Rohit, so whenever she sees Raj, she starts remembering Rohit. In addition to this, Sonia also shows Rohit's picture to Nidhi. Nidhi conveys all this to Raj as well. In the next scene, we see Raj approaching Sonia and asking her to show Rohit's picture. When Sonia shows Raj the pictures of Rohit, he is completely astonished. He can't believe how this can be possible. Raj goes and tells his father about this whole matter, and after understanding the situation, his father advises him to confess his love to Sonia. As a result, Raj goes to Nidhi's house now. However, there he learns from Nidhi's mother that Nidhi has gone to the airport to leave Sonia. After this, Raj immediately goes to the airport and departs for India. But Sonia does not like Raj's decision, so Raj decides that he will leave Sonia in her current circumstances and go back to New Zealand after a few days. However, as he exits the airport, Inspector Shinda spots him and, mistaking Raj for Rohit, starts firing at him. One of the bullets also hits Raj's arm. Inspector Shinda then calls Inspector Kadam and tells him that he saw Rohit and that he is still alive. Along with this, Inspector Shinda instructs his colleague to tapping the telephone lines of Rohit and Sonia's house. So, when Sonia calls her father and informs him of her condition and location, Inspector Shinda and Kadam arrive there shortly. However, they do not catch Raj and Sonia, but Raj becomes suspicious that the people who want to kill him do not want him, but Rohit. Therefore, he starts shooting at me, thinking I am Rohit. On the other hand, Sonia's father was quite angry because Inspector Shinda had tapped their home phone without asking them, and he also suspected that Inspector Shinda might have had too much to drink, which is why he mistook another man for Rohit. But despite this, Inspector Shinda didn't back down. He was fully confident that the person he had seen was 100% Rohit. So, he deployed police forces outside Sonia's house, and Rohit and Sonia could see all of this happening. Afterward, he went to the police station to file a report. But by that time, Inspector Shinda had shown photos of Sonia and Rohit to all his police officers and instructed them that, if they saw them anywhere, they should be arrested. However, one police officer informs Inspector Shinda that Rohit and Sonia had just escaped from their police station. Raj also spots Rohit's friend, Tony, with Sonia, and upon seeing Raj, Tony realizes that he is Rohit. On the other hand, we see that Inspector Shinda had stationed guards outside Rohit's house as well. So, Raj, Sonia, and Tony couldn't go to Rohit's house anymore. Afterward, Sonia reveals the real truth to Tony. So, the next day, Tony disguises himself as a milkman to bring Rohit's uncle, aunt and Amit to meet Raj. Afterward, Rohit's uncle and aunt come to meet Raj, where Amit was very happy to see Raj because he felt like his older brother Rohit had returned. But only then the police arrived there because they had learned that Rohit's uncle and aunt, Amit, had left the house. Then, many police officers pursue Sonia for a long time. In the meantime, Raj and Sonia had also separated, where Sonia goes to an electronics store to hide. There, she meets her old friend who takes Sonia with him and leaves from there. Now, on television, the news was everywhere that whoever informs about Sonia will be rewarded. As a result, the owner of the electronics store called the police. But when Inspector Shinda and Kadam find out that Rohit was not with Sonia this time, Inspector Shinda has to face Mr. Saxena anger again because he had shown Sonia's news on television again, and no one had seen Rohit yet. So everyone thought that maybe Inspector Shinda had made a mistake and had seen someone else instead of Rohit. On the other side, Raj manages to reach Tony's boat at night, escaping from the police. He informs from Amit, who is seated there, saying, "Brother, on the day of your show, I saw with my own eyes that you came to pick me up from my school, but I got a little delayed. When I checked the basement parking, I saw 2 police inspectors firing shots at you, and you ran away from there." In addition, Amit saw Malik talking to someone there and saying, "Sir, Rohit has seen everything. What should we do now?" Afterward, they all come up with a risky plan. Raj decides to complete Rohit's incomplete show once again, and the 2 police inspectors who were trying to kill Rohit will definitely show up. Then, Amit will identify them. But on the same night, Sonia tries to stop Raj from completing Rohit's show and says, "Your life could be in danger because of this show. I've already lost my one friend, and I don't want to lose you now." Here, Raj also confesses his love to Sonia. On the other hand, Inspector Shinda was quite pleased to see that Rohit is back poster because it could prove that he has indeed seen Rohit. So now, Inspector Shinda, Kadam, and Malik plan to go to Rohit's show. However, Mr. Saxena stops them from going to the show, saying that Rohit may have seen those 3, but he doesn't know about me. After this, we see that Mr. Saxena goes to meet his daughter Sonia in Rohit's show, where Sonia tells him the whole truth. He is not Rohit but Raj, Rohit's lookalike, and she also tells him that Raj is helping us to find Rohit's killers. Then when Mr. Saxena asks Sonia, "Do you have any evidence that someone has murdered Rohit?" Sonia also tells him that Rohit's younger brother saw 2 police officers shooting at Rohit himself. At that moment, fear of being caught seizes on the Malik and both the inspector's face. Here, Raj performs in front of everyone, impersonating Rohit, and his brother Amit, sitting in the computer room, was trying to find Rohit's killers. But despite the end of Raj's show, Amit couldn't recognize them because all 3 of them had changed their appearance. Afterward, Raj finally throws his last card and starts weaving a false story. "I didn't have an accident. Instead, there was an attempt to kill me." Out of fear, Inspector Shinda, who was sitting in the audience, shoots at him, but Raj escapes completely due to wearing a bulletproof vest. Few time later, Inspector Shinda calls Rohit, and Raj answers. In reality, both of them had kidnapped Sonia, and now they tell Rohit, which is Raj, that if you want to save Sonia, then hand yourself over to us. Then, Raj arrives at the specified location, but he engages in a fight with the men present there. Eventually, he captures a chain, much like Mowgli, and saves Sonia by defeating both the inspectors. Following this, Raj severely beats Inspector Shinda and Kadam, and at this point, the Malik also arrives. Upon seeing him, Sonia is quite surprised, and just as the Malik is about to reveal his 4th partner's name, Mr. Saxena arrives and shoots the Malik. At this point, Amit points at Malik and says, "This is the man who got permission from someone over the phone to kill you." Now Raj dials a contact from Malik's phone with the name Sarjeet written on it. When he calls, Sonia's father's phone starts ringing, which reveals to Raj who Malik's 4th accomplice is. Consequently, the police arrive, handcuff Mr. Saxena, and take him away. With this, in the end of the movie, Sonia goes along with Raj, and then they both get married, and with this, the movie ends right here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see such content.